It's the early 20th century, and in the United States and Europe, homosexuality is seen as a criminal offense, often punishable by imprisonment or even death. Same-sex relationships are illegal, and there is little acceptance of LGBTQ+ people in mainstream society. But slowly, individuals begin organizing for their rights. In 1924, the Society for Human Rights is founded in Chicago, becoming the first documented gay rights organization in the US. Over the following decades, other organizations form, such as the Daughters of Bilitis in San Francisco, and the Mattachine Society, which advocates for the rights of gay men. However, it's not until the 1960s that the LGBTQ+ rights movement gains real momentum. The Stonewall riots of 1969 in New York City mark a significant point in the fight for LGBTQ+ equality. For the first time, LGBTQ+ people refuse to be arrested and beaten without a fight, and the gay liberation movement is born. Activists like Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera lead the charge, demanding an end to police brutality and discrimination against LGBTQ+ people. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, the movement grows, with organizations such as the Gay Activists Alliance and the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, GLAAD, working to promote LGBTQ+ visibility and rights. In the 1990s, the fight for LGBTQ+ equality takes on a new urgency, as the HIV/AIDS epidemic devastates the community. Activists and advocates demand greater government funding for research and treatment, as well as an end to the stigma surrounding the disease. Meanwhile, legal battles for LGBTQ+ rights continue to be fought in courts across the country. In 1996, the Defense of Marriage Act is signed into law, defining marriage as a union between one man and one woman. But in 2003, the Supreme Court strikes down sodomy laws in the landmark case Lawrence v. Texas. The 21st century brings new victories for the LGBTQ+ movement, including the legalization of same-sex marriage in the US in 2015. Activists continue to fight for transgender rights, workplace protections, and greater representation in politics and media. But the fight for LGBTQ+ equality is far from over. LGBTQ+ people still face discrimination, violence, and prejudice around the world. The fight for true equality and acceptance continues. Thank you for watching entire history of the LGBTQ+ movement. Remember, the fight for equality and acceptance is ongoing, and every one of us has a role to play in creating a more just and inclusive world. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.